music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
Earlier on, we asked you about the Dear Shiro campaign that Chocolate City is running for this month of March, aka Women's Month. What's that about?
So the idea came for me personally. I just talked earlier about how, like, when I came into the industry, there aren't that many women, and one of the things that we've seen is that even though there are a lot of women in the industry, there's a skills gap, or like people are still kind of curious about what it is and they go in there blind. And so what we're trying to do is sort of bridge that gap and get more women at a younger age experiencing what it is like to be in a music
What do you mean by
industry.
younger age? Like
So like 18 and 25. I feel like those are like key years. You know.
So we're over here.
No, because normally what would happen is that when people are doing, career day in school, when they're trying to figure out what they want to do, they will bring doctors, they'll bring all these things, but we don't really have a lot of representatives in the music industry. And so it makes sense for us to start like teaching and giving people that experience, like internships and things like that. So, and one of the things that we actually found out last year is 2 of the ladies that came into the program just for exposure have actually stayed, and they've been so effective. One of them works in the marketing campaign and is actually working on this campaign.
Dear Shiro.
Dear Shiro, and she came in through that. And someone else came in at a younger age, actually. She was 17, and she had a gap year between, secondary school and going to university. And she was one of the most effective people that we had last year that worked with us, and she worked for longer than 3 months. She was there for a while.
Interesting.
And so we're just like, how can we keep doing this? Like just providing a place for people to learn about the industry. It's not so scary, because most of the stories and the narratives that we heard when we were younger is that, women, even generally, the music industry is not safe. They do drugs. They are not serious people. They don't have plans for their lives.
They're irresponsible.
But it's like, actually, no, we have lawyers and we have, accountants and we have people that do marketing. And it's just exposing people to that at a younger age. And you can actually make a decent living, if you know what you're doing. So that's really the idea around it. It's like, how can we give back? And for me, it was particularly something that I really wanted to do, because I'm a woman and I feel like instead of doing all those signs every year where you're doing embrace it's like, how are you actually doing that in a practical way and impacting lives? So the ladies in our marketing department it's also something that they're passionate about, because they're ladies actually in the department. So it's just been really embraced by the company as well, and it's something that Chocolate City has always tried to do. Like, how can we make a difference and really impact people in a very practical way?
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
And Choc City hasn't they haven't just done it in terms of like even people, music execs. They've done it
with artists as well,
music artists. I think the label has got to be the one Nigerian record label that assigned more female artists to his roster. So they've done it via the music artist itself, and it's really lovely to see you doing it, even with the music exec and the young ones who are coming into the industry and creating that career part for them to say hey, you can actually be in music and make great things out of yourself. But then I'm curious, like that name, Hey Shiro, was he just an erratic name, or is there any significance?
I actually think it's a word. Like, if you
Shiro.
actually Google it, it's a word.
It is.
Yeah,
interesting.
And I think it's just a way to sort of, I don't know why the word was created, but it's a word that
it's kind of like history and her story.
Exactly.
You've heard that before,
yes. And
so
their argument.
Hero
Shiro.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's actually beautiful for real. But then, how do young people, because I know a lot of young ladies are listening right now also, and they're wondering, so how do I get to tapping into this opportunity? For instance, if I'm passionate about music and I want to go intern at Choc City, what is that procedure like?
So there are 3 roles in particular that we're looking for, and we try to look for areas where, one, we felt like there would be a lot of learning, and also an area where we feel like maybe there aren't that many opportunities. So we have graphic design, we have PR, and we have digital sales.
Okay.
So those are the key departments. So anybody that's kind of interested in those can apply.
How do they apply?
HR@chocolatecitygroup.com. So they just need to send in their cover letter and their CV explaining why they want to do the campaign. And for us, it's really about people that are passionate and want to actually learn and build a proper career.
Where is there a deadline for the application?
Yes. I believe it is this Friday, but to be honest with you, I just want to see as many people apply as possible.
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.